Welcome back to our channel, where we discuss important topic around the world. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most interesting question: why Washington, D.C. is not a state of the USA. Washington, D.C., often referred to as the nation's capital, is a unique entity within the United States. Despite its integral role in the country's governance, it is not a state like the others. This peculiarity has historical roots and constitutional significance. In this article, we delve into the reasons why Washington, D.C. is not a state of the USA. Historical context. The story of Washington, D.C.'s status begins with the Founding Fathers' vision for the nation's capital. In 1790, the Residence Act was passed, selecting a specific location along the Potomac River to establish the capital. This district was carved out from parts of Maryland and Virginia, symbolizing the idea that the nation's capital should not be controlled by any single state. It was named the District of Columbia, after Christopher Columbus. The role of compromise. The creation of Washington, D.C. as a separate federal district was a result of compromise. Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison played key roles in negotiating the plan. The Compromise of 1790, which included the Residence Act, was instrumental in securing the federal government's financial future and solidifying support for the Constitution. Unique governance. Unlike states, Washington, D.C. does not have a local government with the same powers and autonomy. Instead, it is governed by a unique system. Congress holds significant authority over D.C., with the power to legislate and oversee its affairs. While residents elect a mayor and city council, Congress can intervene in local matters and has the final say in the city's budget. Lack of full representation. One of the most contentious issues surrounding Washington, D.C. is its lack of full representation in Congress. While the city has a non-voting delegate in the House of Representatives, it does not have representation in the Senate. This leaves its residents without the same level of political influence as those in the states. Statehood movements. Over the years, there have been numerous movements advocating for Washington, D.C. to become a state. The main argument is that the city's residents, who pay federal taxes and serve in the military, deserve full representation in Congress. Statehood proponents argue that the current arrangement is undemocratic. Constitutional implications. Changing Washington, D.C.'s status would require a constitutional amendment. The Constitution explicitly outlines the establishment of a federal district, and altering this arrangement would be a complex and contentious process. Statehood advocates argue that the district's unique status is an outdated relic of the past and that it's time for a change. Conclusion. Washington, D.C.'s status as a non-state within the USA is deeply rooted in history, compromise, and constitutional principles. While it plays a vital role in the nation's governance, its residents continue to grapple with issues of representation and autonomy. The debate over whether Washington, D.C. should become a state remains a contentious and evolving topic in American politics, with no clear resolution in sight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content. Thanks for joining us on this journey to discuss interesting questions. Until next time, keep exploring the world's unknowns.